Right, so for those of you guys who haven't got the version control, remember that when I first start this app, you do not have a version control selected. But don't worry, you can just do that manually. You can use like the hard codes, like a hardcore, go to the command line and using like git commands. But things while using IDE, the great thing about using IDE is that you don't need to do all that hacky stuff, right? You just go to integrate and we got new Git repository. You just click it and you just click this, create Git repository for a project. You select this project, okay, and you just create, and that's it. That's very simple, okay. And right now, I think give me some of a way and cancel if visible. It won't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, once you got this Git, it will automatically track every file in your project. Okay, and you can commit, change it, you can pull, you can push, you can pull, right? But what is more, you can do something even more. You can just connect this to remotely to a GitHub, okay? And I just log into my GitHub's website, so you can go to your website and you can create a repository for your project, right? So you can just go to repository and create a new, right? And you can add in a repository name. I'm going to add a name called Ultraterran, right? Ultraterran project. You can add a little description. So, for example, right, it's a demo project for sorting ideas, right? So once you finish with that, you can make it public or private. I believe that previously you can only create one or two private projects, but GitHub right now allows you to create as many private projects as possible. So that's a good thing. Okay. You can add a README file. You can add ignore. You can add a specific license. Okay. Right now I'm not going to choose the license because if you choose the license you can't change it. So I just reserve the right. Okay. So just do not choose it. If you want to choose it, say MIT or whatever, BSD license, that's totally okay, or Creative Commons. That'll be better. Okay, so right now let's just leave it blank because I haven't actually think it through or consult the lawyer. It doesn't really matter. So just you can create the repository in just a few seconds, and you got a URL, and you can use this URL. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to copy this URL, go back to our project. I think it's the Xcode here. And once you click the Xcode, you can just go to integrate and go to this new repository. I think it's like the thread changes, discard clone, new repository workflow. How to add the remotes. Yeah, sorry about that. I think I got a little bit confused with the JetBrains. Okay, so in JetBrains should be like a integrate like a version control and add a remote, but in Xcode is a little bit different. So yeah, I use a lot of platform to develop, so I sometimes get confused. That's I'm only human after all, so sorry about that. Just go to create. You should go here. So normally it would be here. Just go to version control tab. You go to repository. You right click and add existing remote, I believe. Okay, and the location will be something like this. Okay, so you just need to add. And I believe once you add that, you can just go to integrate and you can commit first, of course, and yeah, and then I think you can. Right now, I think it's automatically commit all the changes. Okay, and then you can just push that remotely to this to remote repository, which would be the URL that you just copy and paste it. You can just push, include tag. Right now I don't have, it's out of date. Import from the remote, we'll try again. Okay, and Yeah, I think I need to commit the changes and there's no changes here. So I'm going to make a manual changes just to make sure that actually working. Okay, so we actually got changes. So you can see that it's a tracking. Okay, and the stage it all. Then you can commit the changes, fetch changes, state all changes, and commit. Okay. Still, I don't know whether it's commit or not. Let's look at it again. Okay, commit. Alright, and can I just push that to... Right, so it's a little bit weird. Make sure that all the changes are being pulled from remote and try again. Right, so let's pull the changes to the remote. Okay, changes need to be stashed before we can continue. Just stash and pull. Alright, and then I think it's all of it just combine these two together. You can commit changes, there's no changes to be commit, and then you can push that to the remote. Okay, so it's I still think out of date. Oh my gosh, what's the matter right now? Yeah, sorry about that. I think it's an internet problem. So I recreate this project and then copy and paste the URL. Just did whatever I did again, and this time I did not add readme, just to make 100% sure that it will work. And I add the just to double check the GitHub that I made, the account information that I added to our Xcode, and this time I just click commit and push, and everything worked. Okay, so yeah, so if you look at the browser, you can already see every project file, and it will like track every changes. But right now, as you guys can see, we got like 27 minutes ago that you commit the change, and let me just manually make some changes. Okay, so for example, some change. Okay, and you just got that, and you got this sign here saying that it should be committed. Okay, so you just add one line of code, still it counts as change. So let me just add some change. All right, so we got that haven't been committed, so you have to like commit. Okay, so this will be committed, and once you commit the changes, you can then push that to the like the cloud, right? So you just push that, and yeah, so it's successful. You go to the cloud, and you just refresh, Command R to refresh. You can see that some of the file list will be updated, and so for example, I think I got the alright, I need to commit the changes, and yeah, I think that's a little bit different than than the Android. Okay, so push. Okay, and got filter as well, Ultraterran app. So let's look at here. Hopefully the push will be successful, and we can go to that place to check it out. And on the error transfer, I don't know what heck is going on. Maybe it's internet problem. So yeah, that's the reason why it failed. Yeah. So internet is very stable. It's very unstable in my area. So Yeah, but you got an idea. Just to push that, and it will work sometime, hopefully. Finger crossed. Okay.